I'm good. I'm just gonna move this over behind the camera. What's up, dude?
Oh my god.
That was recorded, right?
Yes.
Oh shit. That's how we're starting this.
Welcome back to, welcome back to Monkey Around.
Welcome back, episode 2.
It's the second episode, but this is the first episode.
Yeah. The first one went through some minor production hell, as it were.
Yeah,
That's driving me crazy.
I just ate that banana.
That's not,
In
like,
the-
in real life.
Get in the real world.
This isn't real.
I'm very much,
You're tapped out.
yeah.
You're terrible.
like, I actually don't pay attention.
Lock in.
We only put you on here.
We just had some issues on last podcast.
Yeah.
We hadn't fleshed out the chemistry, but
Too many
you'll be seeing clips.
big mistakes were made. Someone almost died. It wasn't pretty.
Dude, I think I lost something.
You lost something?
Just a part of
Your
me.
virginity? I know you haven't lost that yet.
Come on.
Intro music plays.
Dude. So I think you've got a new segment for us today.
A new segment, I do. Well, I mean, it's gonna wait a second, but I guess we can just get right into it, huh?
Let's just hop in.
Alright. This segment is called Monkey See, Monkey Don't. And basically how this works is I was thinking throughout the week of things that I don't really like that much. Things that I don't want anymore. And to start us off, our first topic of discussion under this new segment, the letter Q. I don't like that the letter Q just like can't work without the letter U. Like, it always makes the same sound under every circumstance, you know? It's always going quote.
Okay, that's a good point. I have a better point.
Okay.
It's that it's like a bad version of like two good letters. Like uppercase, it's just a bad O.
Yeah, I mean,
And
physically,
lowercase-
appearance
And lowercase, it just is a
reverse
bird
P.
P.
Yeah. I'm going to take that thought train a step further and say it's just K and W together. Like, quote.
Yeah, you could just make it
You could just make it K.
Cool.
Like, why does the letter
but
Q
that
need
I
to-
mean we could put C on trial then as well.
Yeah. CW.
C is like half
They
of
play
O.
bad TV shows.
C
that,
C is
you know,
okay, don't say that.
I mean, The Flash was not that.
That was pretty good.
I don't watch it.
I actually didn't watch it. C does S's job and K's job. And it
Dude, C's doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the alphabet.
no, but the job is already there. Like letters should have one job.
I don't disagree, but I feel like Q is kind of jobless. It's like you.
I am on play. Well, this is my job.
We gotta censor the word job. Editor Jack. Whoa. All right. Moving on. If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Stay on your
My don't for this week is probably Instagram. I just think
You're too Hollywood for
I'm too
Instagram?
Hollywood for Instagram.
Why are you too Hollywood?
People try too hard. People like will try and farm followers. Like it's not an honest. Like LinkedIn is way better. Like LinkedIn is way better than Instagram. If people treated Instagram like LinkedIn, like all like trying to follow as many people as possible.
You're screaming, someone employ me right now. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying LinkedIn is better, one, because it can get you a job. Or you can at least like brag that your resume is better. And like Instagram is like bragging about things that aren't relevant. Like nobody cares you went on vacation. Like I want to see what internship you got. So that's why LinkedIn is better. 1, and then 2, the attitude is more wholesome on LinkedIn. Like if all my Instagram comments were congrats, good work, looking great, that'd be great. But instead, it's a gift.
Looking chopped.
It's looking chopped. It's like it'll be like, why do you even post this, Mike? Like, get rid of this.
Yeah. So on the flip side of that conversation, make sure you follow our Instagram. We're gonna be posting plenty of cool updates and content on there.
I wish it was our LinkedIn though.
Yeah. If LinkedIn was a little more mainstream, you know, maybe we could make it work. But
I think LinkedIn's pretty mainstream. I think everybody's on.
our viewers are all jobless. If you're watching us, you're probably gonna have a job.
Okay. I looked at the people who initially followed our Instagram upon launch, and I know most of them. Like most of them are employed.
Jesse Boyanich is not employed.
Okay, but she's got a sugar daddy. Like, that's a job.
You can't say that. We're already repeating last episode.
No, we're not. No, we're
This
not.
is going much.
Keep that in.
Alright. Next thing that I wanted to bring up, which I think was going to be the last thing, because I didn't want to talk about the other thing I wrote down. I'm not a big fan of sparkling water or anything, any drink.
I don't like bubbles.
I don't like bubbles.
Let's put
It
it.
sucks.
Okay. I only.
All over.
Okay, Jack, tap in.
I was thinking of butt in, but I drank 4 LaCroix today. I think I actually drank 5.
That tells me a lot about your character.
It's great. It's just better than regular water.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It tastes worse.
You also can't drink that much of it at once. Then you gotta burp it all up. Like,
Dude, if you don't like bubbling water, you probably would have owned slaves.
that's not
That's
true.
not true.
I actually think
Andrew
white
Tate.
people-
Andrew Tate likes bubbling water. He's can't say.
The whitest people like sparkling water. That's true.
I mean,
If we were to like measure skin complexion right now,
I've never seen a man of color drinking sparkling water.
only when forced to.
You've seen someone force drink? Like, what was the situation there?
I'm gonna keep that one private.
Yeah.
I'll keep that one close to
Stay
the
away
chest.
from the Baltics.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've told you before, but I was once in a situation where I was frequently around a family that only drank sparkling water, and they had to bring still water out to the table when I'd eat with them.
You know what? I think I know the family you're talking about.
Yeah. And it would piss me off every time, like silently.
I was a little vocal about it, and I was always looked at with disdain by the homeowner. It's not a homeowner.
That's how they felt. I don't
What
remember.
else to describe?
I don't remember you having a sparkling.
I would always be
encounter.
like, you only have sparkling water, and he'd be like, yeah, what's wrong with that? Like, they're good.
Oh, we're thinking of a different homeowner.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
it's a color.
Do you want to whisper? Yeah. In the comments, why don't you try and guess who the homeowner is?
No, it was like a family that I would frequently have dinner with, and so they'd have to bring the still out, and like they'd be clowning me the whole
Oh,
time.
we are thinking of two different
Yeah,
families.
I know who you're thinking of though.
Yeah.
He will come on the pod.
You will come on the pod. Yours probably not.
No. If they want to.
Expressed a little bit of interest. Anyways,
Yeah. Anyways,
time for our next segment. That's bananas.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have anything ready for That's Bananas this time.
Really?
So let's. We can't really. We're staying clear of world events, chat. So.
In the near future. Looking good, Jack.
Good work, bro.
I was going to talk about the cover art for Sabrina Carpenter's new album. Or like the promo pictures she took. Do you know the one?
I know the one.
She's like,
I made myself.
He is, and someone's Grabbing her hair
Buddy.
up here.
I made myself quite familiar.
Well, people weren't a fan. They didn't seem to like it.
People are saying she's not a feminist for posting that.
Yeah. Would you agree?
No, I think she's empowering women.
Yeah, I honestly think that's like kind of a normal thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a woman, but I was actually going to transition to that.
To Bonnie Blue?
Our producer just held up a sign that said "Talk about Bonnie Blue," and
Are you a fan? Because I'm a fan.
okay, I'm not a fan.
Okay, I'm not a fan like directly, like I enjoy her content, but I'm a fan of what she's doing. Like, she's kind of breaking the world right
She's
now.
not empowering women though.
I think she is.
How? That's the same. Sophie Rain was saying that she was empowering women. and
No.
that Bonnie Blue.
I think that they're both empowering women. So I think Sophie Rain has internalized sexism, and that's why she doesn't like that Bonnie's doing whatever she wants.
She's internalized.
You gotta think like Sophie Rain is being puritanical about this.
puritanical.
Yeah, like
That's a big word.
she's being conservative about the situation. Like she thinks that that's too far. Like you're doing too much.
I mean, to be fair, she is like fucking over 1,000 guys.
I don't say that word. Don't say that word on the podcast.
Fucking. I've said it so many times.
No, I didn't.
You're enjoying your brown air banana?
Yeah, they're so sweet when they're brown.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to stay on topic here.
Yeah, I think Bonnie Blue is doing the best thing for all women right now.
Of course, you're calling Sophie Rain conservative. Is that the right?
Yeah, Nymph is a
Siren.
sex
Siren.
addict.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Mm.
Alright. Let's try this. I'll let you know if it shows up again.
Alright,
Since we're back to video,
back to video. No more monkeys taking over.
yeah, my loose monkeys that live in my room just fucking
We'll use AI. We'll use AI for the
wet and brazy.
the part with no video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
Good call.
Dude, I kind of love AI.
I've been really enjoying the new VO3 clips.
Dude, they're kind of fire.
I started following a TikTok account where it's just a Bigfoot singing country music.
You know what? That came up on my page, and it's probably because you like the.
Yeah, I've been liking it.
Yeah.
I don't give likes on TikTok like that either.
Really?
Yeah, I barely do.
I like almost everything like that.
It has to like either like make me laugh or like feel really good in my heart.
I think I'm a little more optimistic, so like pretty much everything that's coming through.
I just don't like to provide engagement for things that I don't quite love.
I see what you're saying.
Because the algorithm is so like tricky. Like if you like something once,
I just think keeping myself to a general audience helps me kind of stay a little more in touch with what the normal people are looking at. Because I still get like my fair share of stuff that I specifically enjoy, and then I'll also get like whatever world events and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't like the normie stuff really.
I do sometimes. Sometimes it's good.
Well, so okay, I'll still get it because when it comes up, I'll spend enough time looking at it. I think that's for the TikTok algorithm. I don't think it's the liking or the engagement that really does it.
Yeah.
I think it's time spent watching.
I agree. Sometimes there's like a situation where I like have to go do something and I just leave the TikTok playing on my phone and it probably just like cooks my algorithm.
Oh, yeah.
Replays the same video.
I'll do it and I'll just hear it like 4 or 5 times and then I could say it like word for word.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you memorized?
The last thing I memorized? It's a good question.
Because we're over summer break, so it's been a minute.
You know what? I probably inadvertently, I mean, this is going to be such a boring thing to talk about, but I probably inadvertently memorized the script for my sales calls that I make.
Yeah.
Like, I can just say that from memory by now because I make over 100 sales calls a day.
This isn't LinkedIn.
You were just
I
talking
make-
a minute ago
I
about
make-
how great LinkedIn was.
Yeah, but this is a podcast, not LinkedIn.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this either. I mean, I was just answering the
Should we make a
question.
podcast LinkedIn?
We can. We can. I don't really want to link to my account, though.
Okay, if it gets big though.
If it gets big, you kind of have to. We're anticipating this to get pretty big. That's the thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail.
That's it. See, it's pretty good. As you can see, we have our. He was also our first guest, but this is our second guest.
That's me.
It's him. Would you say he had a glow up? If we hold this up to the camera. This is what he looked like back then. Is that in frame? Good. And then,
This is what I look like now.
awesome.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. No,
I never thought I'd ever say
that's
that.
gonna be a short. Like, just that part. Do you think, Michael, you have a lot of fans of the podcast.
I do actually.
There's been an overwhelming support for you specifically.
Yeah, I honestly did not. I expected to get clowned immediately, and I got a ton of positive support.
Yes, please, what are you dropping?
I practically had friends begging. They were begging for a drop. They said we had a Cardi odd drop release. Big drops. Like, bro, it's been a
Oh my
week.
god. Yeah, it has. I mean,
We made
the
the
pictures were fire though.
the pictures were fire.
Yeah, we might have to go back and take more soon.
Soon?
Not too soon. I mean, we got plenty,
No.
plenty in the bowl.
I say we load up like before we part ways.
Yeah, if we're still doing it by then. Wait, okay, fine. We're still doing it.
Yeah,
by
we're
then.
still doing it by then. Come on.
Yeah, maybe I'll be able to get some guests in person on my end.
What do you think the hardest part about continuing to make this podcast is going to be?
Like time commitment. We're college students, man. It's not easy. I'm a UF. Like I go to UF.
I'm a student athlete.
Yeah.
Power 4, by the way. So, I'm pretty busy.
This is a stupid question.
No. Okay, I was expecting a different answer. Like, I was thinking you were going to say, like, us getting bored, like,
No.
editing, like...
No, I feel like once I have something in the schedule, I'll continue to do it.
Mm.
But if it's, I guess it will be kind of transitioning to like kind of a new routine. So if it
Yeah.
makes that routine, then it'll keep going. But
Yeah.
if it's kind of struggling and like, I don't know, I don't like it as much, have to do other stuff.
Yeah. We might have to just, like, farm clips during that time. Just
I love clips.
straight re-releasing clips.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, our guest is going to be here in like 10 minutes. Just so you know. I'm not saying we have it now. We still gotta.
We still
I
gotta...
guess we still got some views in this.
We still gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. So, Michael, what's your spirit animal? I feel like we gotta establish some ground rules here.
Right, that's a question we're gonna ask.
Honestly,
I'm having a tough time deciding.
it's hard to say anything except the monkey, given the context that we like.
Yeah, I would probably earnestly say a chimp.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same
Like,
thing. And that's my favorite kind of monkey.
I would earnestly say that my spirit animal is a chimp. Yeah.
You know, when I was little, I used to really fuck with the spider monkey. I was reminded of that today.
I don't like how they grip with the tail.
You just have to ruin my liking of something. I can't like anything.
I didn't have to ruin it. You can
Well, you
still
did.
like it.
Yeah, but I just wanted some validation and like ignorant support.
We're not here to validate. We're here to get better.
Well, I don't
This
know
is-
if that's
this is-
really something that can be improved
this
upon.
is
I think
the-
that's objectively the right thing
This is
to like.
this is the Everything Podcast.
We're calling it the Everything Podcast.
Title drop.
Well, so it's Monkey Around, the Everything Podcast, hosted by the Generous Geniuses, aka the Blowjob Brothers.
They don't even know about. They haven't seen the first episode. They don't know.
They don't know about that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Should we
they-
explain it to them, or should we just call ourselves the Generous Geniuses,
I think we'll leave it there.
the Blowjob Brothers?
I don't like the idea that kind of makes it seem like we're doing that.
Especially with how bad production was. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The first episode was not a porno.
Almost.
gonna turn into that.
Yeah, close a couple times.
Close on time.
Close a couple times there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when I started scooting my chair a little more this way,
Yeah.
he started licking his lips.
You might be wondering why he fell at the beginning of the podcast.
I don't know what he said. I'm bad hearing.
You might be wondering why he fell at the beginning of the podcast.
Oh,
This guy thought it would be a good idea to start it upside down.
that's a good idea. Okay, I can still do it again.
No. You're gonna break something.
I won't break anything.
You're a big clumsy gorilla. That's your
I'm
spirit
not a
animal.
big. No, don't say that. I'm not clumsy and I'm not a gorilla.
So you're a spider monkey?
Yeah, because I'm agile and fluent with my movements.
I wouldn't call you that.
I mean,
You're more of a-
It doesn't really matter what you call me. If
You're more of a baboon with a big red butt.
I don't. My butt's not red. I do have a big one though.
After I'm done slapping at me.
This is going great.
Alright, that's where we're gonna wrap it up today. Have a good weekend, monkeys. No, we're wrapping it up.
Oh, that turned out good.
Yeah, I told you we were warmed up.